As you heard Farida say, we still have challenges in France about disability, yet we do have a national policy that she mentioned a bit of. Today, to talk about it, I wanted to introduce you someone who's working with the embassy. She is a corporation attaché dedicated to the subject of disability. Why do we have a dedicated attaché in charge of disability in the embassy?
First of all, because as the President Emmanuel Macron stated, it is a national priority. So that's why at the level of the embassy we are stressing out this topic. And we have to implement the policy that the French government is leading. So that's what we do here in Ghana, but also the policy applies in France.
So Farida mentioned the public buildings, and most of the buildings in France that were not all accessible. How about the embassy?
You can get in with your wheelchair and there is ramps to enter the building.
Can you also park inside?
Yeah, sure. There is a park reserved for people with disabilities, and for sure you can always find someone to help you and to let you get in the building, and we're here.
Dear viewers, you heard that. So if you are in a wheelchair, you can still access the embassy, and there will always be someone there to help you. So Marianne, you also mentioned national policies. There was this national conference recently. Can you walk us through one or two very important measures that were taken at that moment?
One of the most important measure was achieving inclusive schools. It means that all the children with disabilities, they can get in public schools.
Any school?
Sure, all the public schools, they have to accept children with disabilities. Because
so if I have a kid with disability, I want to register in a normal public school, he will be welcome?
For sure, he will be welcome, and there will be probably someone to help him to follow all the classes. Another measure is about tourism.
That's interesting.
Yeah, French government has created a label called Tourism and Disability. It labels all the places, all the accommodation, all the sites to visit
that are
accessible for people with disabilities. And you can find all the places on the site or labeled on the building.
Okay, so if I have a disability and I want to choose a hotel and make sure it is accessible, there's now a label that says accessible and welcoming people with disabilities.
Yes, sure. And there is also another measure for students. If you want to study in France, you can have access to a government site that tells you which degrees of accessibility the school or university is.
Great. So we do have challenges, but we really are facing them.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Marianne. Thank you very much, dear viewers. I think we've heard about the French national policy in handicap. Just like in Ghana, we have challenges, but we really are tackling them.